trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
Last,
it
we
should
have
be
come
live
to the
now.
land you call the New World. My home. Tural.
Discord, so you should only hear you when you talk. Oh, you muted yourself on Discord. Yeah, you need to unmute yourself. That's what you messed up.
Oh, let me mute you then. Okay, game music is loud.
Game music is loud? Okay, I can turn that down.
My audio is being picked up, but Discord is very quiet compared to game sounds.
I just readjusted the volume.
Game sounds are a little bit loud, and I am exceptionally quiet.
You are exceptionally
Like
quiet?
like once you turn game music, that's better.
That's better? Is that more balanced?
Give me a sec. Let's test this. Like, I hate the part of, like, talk...
Hearing your own voice?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So I need to, like, put my stream out there, and then...
I hate the sound of hearing my own voice talking. Like, whenever I hear my own voice, like, my brain stops.
Yep. That's why I don't narrate
And
my
so
own
if I'm in the
videos.
middle of something and then the delay comes around and I hear my own voice, like, I can't.
That's literally why I don't narrate my own videos.
Which made it really hard to go on stage at BlizzCon because, you know, there is a 4-second... There's like a 1.5-second delay from what you're saying to what's being blasted out of the speakers, and it is extremely distracting. And everybody watching the video looks at you and goes, haha, that person's an idiot who can't talk. But, like, everyone is being blasted with their own voice on a delay.
Yeah.
And it sucks so much. Give me a sec, because I might still accidentally have you muted. I do. There we go. I can hear you again.
You can hear me? Yeah, that does suck. I was saying that's why I don't edit my own videos. Like, or I don't narrate my own videos, because I can't stand the sound of my own voice. Oh, this is, that's the second account. I need to, like, send out my stream and shit now. Then I'm ready. Sorry this took an extra hour.
A new horizon.
It's beach time, beach adventure.
Yellow's still carrying the same gear.
True.
Yellow's still in high-tech gear going to Tuliolal. You know a thing that I'm really fucking happy about, though?
What?
You can now change volume settings in cutscene.
Oh, yes, with the text commands.
I only have, on my current glamour, I only have one. Piece that has a second die slot, which, you know, is a little unfortunate.
I haven't had the time to check everything. I have no idea how many die slots I have. Okay, alright. I am finally ready to start now that everything is working. Okay, so I need to go to Charlian. Where the fuck is Charlian in the teleport list? I don't actually remember. Oh, right, it's like under where like Mordona and stuff is.
Northern Isles.
Yeah, Northern MT. I also need to repair my gear at some point.
Me too.
Oh, I'm in instance 1, by the way.
Well, me coming in party with your teleport will get me to instance 1. Oh, by the way, tome vendor's here now.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, I have all 640 gear. I shouldn't need anything.
It's here now, so.
What? You can buy... Oh, you can buy ultimate gear from here? That's funny. Just casually buy a...
Well, instead of having to go find the vendor.
Yeah, instead of having to find the vendor, you just go here.
The Brush of Ascension.
Or are you going to pick up... Okay, I'll go repair my gear while you're picking up.
I'm not picking up anything.
Oh, I thought you were picking up, I figured you were picking up, the new job. Pictomancer.
No. I have a delivery from you from 261 days ago that has 12 coffee biscuits, 50 job prisms, and some crafting materia.
Hey, you can use those coffee biscuits for, EXP.
There's a cake from Kender for Starlight. There's a cake from Kender for Valentines.
Nice. I still have 64 Archon loaves.
You gonna share?
Yeah. If you don't have... I can share.
I have some things to... Let me finish selling some things, because my inventory is fucking packed, and I hate it.
I did a bit of inventory cleaning. I'm at 90 items, which is acceptable.
Is there a materia vendor here? Yes. Cool.
I'm assuming my one viewer is you.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, that's me.
That's fine. This is my first stream in like, I don't know, a year.
I haven't streamed since I quit raiding. Which, I mean, I am probably going to be doing again,
Stream
all things considered.
raiding again? That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yep, that would make sense.
Especially as a sobriety plan.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
I hope that's, like, not a problem.
No, I want to watch you raid again. I really enjoyed that. I was trying to tell you to get back into raiding the whole time, to not just give up on it. Take a break. Take an extended break.
Which, I mean, I fucking did.
Which you did. Not a problem. It's the opposite. Like, I fully encourage you to.
Even though it consumed my fucking life and made you miserable?
Yeah, different perspective, different time. I'm going to enjoy watching you prog. I'm, going to stream my own things. I'm not going to raid because I just don't have it in me health-wise anymore. But, like, when the exploration zone comes out, I'm going to stream the shit out of it. And when you do raid, I want to be on the couch cheering you on. Do you know how much I've really enjoyed watching your clears and, like, being there for them? Those were some really fond, like, memories. I had a great time watching you do DSR. Even if it took you half a year, I didn't want you to give up on it because I knew you could do it.
My Savage group minus my co-healer is getting back together.
Oh, cool. Wait, which
So,
Savage
alright.
group? Like Project?
The last one.
The last one.
No. Not Zero.
Not Zero. Like, I've told you, like, when I saw you get into raiding and making friends, like, that's what inspired me to do the raiding I did for the year and a half that I did. And wanting to, like, clear an ultimate was watching you do it and how much fun you were having and how much fun I was having watching you as the viewer doing it. And I wanted to like accomplish that kind of stuff too.
And you did.
And I did. So no
one can ever take that gun from you.
No one can ever take that gun from me, or the rapier, or the white mage stick.
Well, no, the gun, because it's the gun.
It is the gun.
You will shoot them.
Yeah. My camera tracking is quite off for some reason. When I look at my curved monitor, my model like kind of goes forward a little bit, kind of slumps over. I might have to like recalibrate my camera. Ah, the magic of VTubing. What is it doing? It's like, it looks like I'm sleeping.
I'm almost done my inventory purge.
Take your time.
And by that, I mean... I'm like halfway there. I'm getting there. 1998. But yeah, that was getting back into this and like diving into this was actually a sobriety plan for me. Like just because, hey, look, the timing and something I need to take up my time.
Yep, that makes sense.
But also, hey, look, I'm replacing one addiction with another.
Nah, you're fine.
Am I?
Yeah, you're fine. You're good.
Oh, I still have an Ironworks tool set, by the way.
Oh, to go in the house.
Or in Rekka's apartment, wherever.
I think the sensitivity on my eyes is kind of messed up. I need to eye open sensitivity. Let's bring that down. Blink sensitivity, bring that down. There we go. That's better. Now it doesn't like... Doesn't look like I'm like slumped over when I look at the screen. I forgot how janky VTubing is.
Especially your setup. Especially your setup. People get like shit that's like actually purpose built.
Well, I mean, I can, there is an option to link my phone to,
I know, but even linking your phone is still jank as shit.
No, it's officially supported by VTube Studio.
I know, but it's still jank as shit the way you do it.
I know.
It's always going to be jank as shit.
Yes, because I don't have the expensive...
Yeah, you don't have the expensive setups. That's just what I was going for, is...
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'm almost done. Let me open this venture coffer. I have 2 metallic purple dyes, so I'm going to sell one, and then I'm going to get rid of some cards, and I'm going to get rid of some items in my inventory, and then I'm good.
What do you think of me doing Red Mage this time?
That is your call to make. If that is something that you feel stronger about, go for it.
Yeah, I do for like character reasons.
That's fine.
She's on a break from the Ironworks right now.
Well, I mean, she's going to the New World.
Yeah. Oh my god,
For some reason.
I should
We
put
haven't figured out why.
We haven't figured out why. Oh my god, did this save my accessories that I made back in the day? Because if it did, I have a Red Mage hat. Whereas I need to see if my VTuber Red Mage hat is still here. It might not be.
Where am I going? Where am I going? Right, I am going to the Gold Saucer. Wait, no, I'm going to Limsa first. Oh, by the way, remember the ultra lesbian vest from Valention's that didn't dye right because the colors were off, because, surprise, it was supposed to be half black, half color?
Oh, yeah.
Second dye slot actually works for that. It doesn't work for much, but it works for that.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of times the second dye slot is literally like used for like the tiny piece of like jewelry instead of anything people want.
Oh, that's annoying. I might have found a hat that I can use for a Red Mage. I just need to remove its background.
VTuber Rekka?
Yep. It's not cartoon drawing. I'll have to draw one myself later. It's like a photo, but
Do it.
It'll work for now. So, Red Mage hat, download. Removing the background. Perfect. Okay, and then I go like this. Go over to my settings. Go over here. I don't remember how to add an item.
Alright.
I might have to look that up very quickly because I do want to have my hat. VTube Studio. Add item.
Their new rank? No. Is there anything I can buy that's new? Probably not. The fuck is Newmite for? I don't remember what Newmite's for. I could buy a lot of Coke.
Haha. Oh, I just gotta copy my image into the folder, I guess. I can do that.
Steam-powered Gobwalker, that's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, it is as simple as just adding the picture into the folder. Cool. So I go like this, and then I go back, and I go like that. Ha, the head pat thing with the moving hand is an item. That's great.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Then I go like this. And it should be here now.
You have some watchers, it looks like.
Why isn't my item here? Oh, I have people watching. Hello, people watching. I really shouldn't have to reboot VTube Studio to add in a new item. It should just support. Red mage hat, there it is. Haha.
Oh my god.
It's perfect. Actually, it's a little too big. I might have to scale myself down a little bit, actually. Or scale it a little bit.
Scale both down, the hat down a little bit more than you.
Yeah. Oh, and the hat's attached. I can't scale myself. Okay. So if I unlock myself, and then make myself smaller, then make the hat smaller and go like this. It's perfect.
That is a big hat, holy shit.
Okay, maybe it's too big.
I don't feel like it needs to cover up the glasses.
Fair. There we go.
Slightly more forward.
Slightly more forward. Maybe angled a little bit.
Don't know about angling, but
there we go.
there you go.
Perfect.
That looks great. Oh.
Fantastic. Absolutely here for the silliest of times. People are talking about flippies.
Alright, so now I'm sitting in an ad. The gap closer for Dark Knight used to be like a flip.
Oh, really?
Like you would front flip in with your greatsword.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it used to be, but now because Dark Knights don't do damage on their gap closers, it's just a little dash forward.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I really
so not
wish...
only do you not do that, but not only do you not do the cool flip anymore, Summoning Frey doesn't either.
Aw, that stinks. I really wish they had just left the existing animations and just zeroed out the damage. Heat Blast 2 is awesome, by the way. It does clip like Heat Blast 1 did when you don't have the trait
For the new Gauss round.
For the new Gauss round, but like pulling the gun
It's-
from your back looks pretty sick.
Double check and checkmate.
Oh
That's what the
yeah.
upgrades are
They're
called.
they're continuing with the chess analogy. It's double check, checkmate, and there's one other actually. Let's go to Machinist first.
I don't remember what the Heat Blast 2 is.
I'm looking it up right now actually. So Blazing Shot is Heat Blast 2.
Okay, Blazing Shot.
Blazing Shot, and then Double Check at level 92. Checkmate at level 92.
At 92,
And then Full Metal Field at 100.
which doesn't even get its own button.
Which doesn't even get its own button.
It's just barrel stabilizer.
Wait, where's the second chainsaw? I mean, yes, I know it's a replacement.
Excavator, it's a trait.
Oh, okay. Oh, actions
It
that
cannot be
cannot be
put on bar.
assigned to Excavator. There it is. So Excavator is 96. I'm surprised that they did not do anything with the robot.
I mean, they already have so much things with the robot right now.
That's true.
Or unless you meant like an AoE battery spender.
That would have been nice. I don't know, just some... Yeah, AoE would have been nice. Hey, Cheap, how are you? It's nice to see you, Cheap. I have not started the Dawntrail MSQ. We are in front of the NPC for the
You're in
first
front
quest.
of. I have to get there.
Yeah, you have to get here.
Give me a sec. I am currently on my way to the boat.
So we have not started yet.
Oh,
But
that's Vesper Bay.
we will be starting soon, though, just so you know.
That's Kugane. That's Charlane. Okay.
Like, once we click on this NPC here, once we click on Ojika, that would be the start of the MSQ. So if you want to avoid...
Babe.
Yeah.
Babe.
Yes.
Come outside to me. Come to the dock.
I'm coming. Scholar's Harbor?
Yep.
Okay, on my way. How do I feel about my new appearance? You know what? It's still Rekka. It's... You know what? It doesn't bother me as much as I thought it was going to. It was especially the eyes, the brightness of the eyes under the old graphics. They are kind of dulled in the new graphics, and I thought that would bother me. But overall, no, it's just shinier Rekka. Uh-oh. Well, you know that
Oh,
Xbox...
are you on Xbox?
Yeah, I'm on Xbox. You know
The Xbox crash.
the Xbox crash. So
They fixed the Circus Tower bug, but they did not fix Shinryu, DRS, or DSR yet.
okay. So I'm gonna put my stream on. Actually, I'm just gonna disable the Xbox overlay for a second. So to explain to folks on my stream, there is a... Oh, your friend Marty crashed on PC? Shit. There is a glitch right now on the Xbox version of Dawntrail where when you zone out and zone in, even using like the Ethernet, there's a good chance that your game will just crash. And since I bought the game on Xbox because I wanted to play on my Series S, because my gaming laptop can sometimes be kind of unreliable in terms of just how it...
And overworked.
And overworked, yeah, it gets really hot. It can get up to like 99 degrees. I decided to do the Xbox version because, hey, you know, like I have the console, and it turns out that there's this massive glitch where like any zoning, I've had it crash going into the inn, like to use the glamour dresser, basically anywhere. Anywhere your character can zone in, you can just crash.
Well, you're fully offline, so.
I'm thankful that the queues are not waiting in 3,000 people like half an hour, because that would...
I mean, kicking Aether home actually helped with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. So
Not
are
allowed to fucking be here, Aether. Go home.
visitors are just... or world travel is just turned off? Is that right?
I don't remember what it is specifically. I'm gonna go see if I can look it up.
So I am loading back in.
When a world has reached... Aether, Primal, and Crystal will be unavailable for travel.
Oh, wow.
If your character logged out while visiting a world on these data centers, they will need to be returned to their home world via the login menu.
Okay. Cheap says, something I'm pretty sure of after Endwalker, and now this. Square isn't giving them the time, manpower, or budget that they need for this game anymore.
Nope. Absolutely not. They expected to print unlimited money, and they've been pulling resources ever since Heavensward, and it will never get back there again.
No, it never will, and they're adding additional platforms and stuff, which, because all of 14's QA
They aren't putting the work in.
Yep, and because all their QA is in-house,
that needs more work, not less.
more work and probably less or the same amount of people before they added the Xbox version. I couldn't see them adding people. I just remember the story from the live letter.
That needs more work. That needs more work, not less. But
so I'm in
they aren't
instance
doing
2
more work.
now because I had to load back in.
I'm in instance 1. But I will come to you after I finish selling a couple more things.
I'm glad that at least with the crashes, like getting back up was like, I don't know, 25 seconds.
Yeah.
That's not so bad. It could definitely be better, but it's not horrible.
I apparently have a Zeromus cleared. Like, I have tokens, I don't remember killing the fight.
Yeah, I don't remember
know how
you.
that happened.
I don't remember you clearing that fight at all. I thought that was the one that you didn't do.
So did I. I don't remember that happening. Let's see. Yep, there is. That's unfortunate.
What?
I was wondering if the Ascension raid gear had a second die slot. Like,
What is the Ascension?
The 660 gear that they... Yeah. I was wondering if it had a second die slot, and the answer is no.
No.
So I'm coming to you.
Coming to
I am
me.
now off. You are on instance 2?
Yeah, I'm on instance 2. I was trying to set up a VTube studio shortcut, but I don't know how to do that right now. I'm not gonna worry about it.
You're in Scholar's Harbor?
Yep.
How do you like the fog?
The graphic update fog is really pretty. I love how it's like it actually adheres to distance now.
I forget the word I used last night.
I don't remember, unfortunately.
But depth.
Cheap
There's
says
depth
the
to
fog actually looks like fog now. There's Nillo. Hi, Nillo. I have my HUD turned off.
Oh, that's the thing I want to do. Make an out-of-combat HUD.
Oh yeah, I guess you don't have like a. Well, I guess you could use the just pressing the button to.
Yeah, just... I have the button to turn off the UI, but I mean, like, keeping the UI minimal,
Yep.
but, like, having in, like, running around HUD instead of, like, having my action bars and everything take up. Because you can now hide the job gauge, too.
Oh, can you? Like the game actually supports that now?
The game finally supports you hiding the job gauge.
What did you want to show me in the harbor? Oh, the fog. That's what you wanted to show me.
The fog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. So, Cheap, at this point, this is where we are going to start. This is where we're starting the main story. So, if you...
This person has Thancred's hair, but an ugly mask. And, oh my god, Meg Knight showed up behind us.
Oh my god. Oh, my model is all fucked up. I need to hit a button. Yeah, Cheap, if you want to avoid spoilers, we are about to enter the MSQ. Just a heads up. I really wish the VTuber Studio would let me set that as a hotkey. I'm pretty sure it can, but I don't know how. All right, anyway. Magnite. Should I be clicking on the NPC?
Let's do it.
Oh, you've done a little bit already?
A new world to explore. Accept. Welcome back, Nilo. I've just had word from ENVille. Seems he's managed to secure passage to Terrell aboard a guildship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. I don't know how I feel about that yet. That little triumphant trumpet.
Oh, yeah. You know, usually I'm good at picking out the musical motifs for, like, what the,
I'm waiting.
At the destination? I am waiting.
Yep. Nilo has the glasses in the cutscene because they're a glasses slot instead of a fashion accessory.
Oh, that's awesome.
She can see again. She can see.
She can see again.
Now my glasses back. I need them to see.
You need them to see.
Ochika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is ENVille himself. Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guildship has granted us aboard a vessel bound for Terrell. There'll be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, ENVille. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Terrell, yes? We've not forgotten. The nation of Tuliolal is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Terral, we hope to learn more about how myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsabard. You know, that line right there?
Yep.
We're not done with Garlemald.
No, we're not.
That alone
we are
is
not
something
done.
for me. I'm grateful for that. That, like, Hey, there's still more there. We didn't just... Yeah, good enough. Y'all are fine. I mean, some of y'all are moving to the moon, but the rest of y'all are fine. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Krell? With the earring.
Yes.
As far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source.
From
I
the
look
sauce.
forward to meeting him. From the source. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Well, we won't make you Dawn Servant by standing here and talking about it.
We picked the same one.
A woman of action! Right then. If all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart.
Cheap says, I'm not prepared. I was not prepared for the new destination music.
Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. On a boat!
You are slightly ahead of me, but that's okay.
Well, no, it's new area, entering area main deck.
Scrubby,
I
scrubby,
saw
scrubby.
it before. So we are now on a boat.
On a boat. On a boat.
Hey, remember Stormblood? Our first screenshot?
Yes, waving.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed
Oh, hey, that's
countless
a reference
vessels.
to the exploration zone, right? Shade's Triangle?
Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off! It's time. I trust you
Whoop 'em
have
up did the
everything you
thing.
need.
The whoop whoop thing? The looking...
No.
Oh, the determined, yes.
Yep.
I love that emote. That is one of my favorites.
Now we are on a boat.
We are on a boat.
And so does our ship
Goodbye, Mom.
cast off from the
Bye.
docks. We sail west, as Kattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the New World, known to her children as the continent of Toral.
Are we gonna do the intro from the pre-rendered cutscene now?
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Waklamat.
Cheap says the devs are now hildy-pilled. They want their cake for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I've heard that this expansion is a significant tone shift from the past couple, which, I mean, in honesty, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it. We needed a tone shift after, you know, the literal edge of the universe. Fighting despair. We needed it.
I mean, that's not even including the Shadowbringer's despair
Yeah,
here
true.
as well. Oh wow, look at the shading on Wuklamut. And here,
Wow, yeah. Also, like, there was ambient occlusion, like, around Alphino's hair. Like, there was, like,
Yeah.
a depth of field.
Smooth sailing so
I
far.
don't like Erinville's skin.
Aye,
It
so
looks
far so good.
wax.
But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a
I've heard
gale
that
the
from
next.
feedback about people about their characters, too, that some characters just kind of look wax, doll-like.
I'll take my rest while
Oh,
I
remember
can.
the fucked up Aura in the one with the worst face imaginable with the biggest smile, Mabdeen,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and he got to glow up to look like an actual human being.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Toral was far, but it's another thing to really know. Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession. Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
Somebody's sweeping on them.
Did you look out
Sweeping.
across these
Cheap
same
says when they
waters,
showed off the
Father?
darker skin in the live stream, everyone was praising it, but I was like, hey, that looks like wax. What the fuck is everyone talking about? Human skin shouldn't have white light reflection. This doesn't make any sense.
I do not have a second monitor to keep an eye on chat as easily anymore.
That's understandable.
So-
So I just loaded into the boat.
Yep. Kryl says, have you spoken with our shipmates? Toral is still a good distance away, and it might be a pleasant way to pass the time. Alize says, I can feel the edge start to dull on these long sea voyages. How about some light sparring later? Hell yeah, let's go. Fongentain. Well, this will be my first visit to Toral. Fongentain's the name. I was working at Estame's Aesthetics in Ul'dah, you see, but my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlotte in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting, and failing, to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn Servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tuliyollal seemed like the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. Wuklamat. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I'm skipping those two for a second.
Where is she? Is she up here?
Yeah, with Alisaie. She's up, she's near Alisaie.
Self-assured traitor. Oh, she's over here. I
Go
see.
back up. Yep. Deep
Okay.
breaths.
Deep breaths.
Okay. I'm going back past the retired mercenary and burly adventurer to the Lalafell Gleaner. I heard Erenville was looking for passage to Tuliyollal, so I managed to squeeze his party aboard one of our chartered vessels. As fortune would have it, we had just scheduled an expedition to Tural. Convenient.
Plot convenience.
Swarthy sailor. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the right of succession. Your young Wuklamat, one of them, of course. But from what a Mahmoud was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the third promise. What was that?
Oh, I just didn't know where that NPC was. I was up the stairs.
I'm now at Alphino. I'm told this vessel has been equipped with a barrier generator to protect it from storms. A reassuring thought, though I nevertheless pray there will be no need for it.
Well, Leviathan
Alright.
shows up, you know.
Again,
Again.
self-assured trader. An adventurer, I presume? I'm a merchant myself, based in Ul'dah. Specialty imports and exports. Eorzean and Turali both. If this is your first crossing the as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this. It is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Mikote, the Hezaro, the Hrothgar, the Shbrawl? Shbrawl, I think? Shbrawl? I'm not sure. Not because every member of a given clan is of the same race, mind, but because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. A fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Alright. Early adventure. My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Kettenram. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Tural almost 80 years ago. The Mamuljah's leader is said to have welcomed Kettenram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales say Kettenram returned to Tural 7 times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage. He was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. Retired mercenary. I see you in Eorzea before. You great, famous hero. Gah, I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Tural, it's becoming impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. Talk to the retired mercenary again.
Talk to the retired mercenary again. Okay.
Yep. I look forward to a long soak in the hot springs of or Kopacha, and no complaints when I dance the bathing dance. This guy was the asshole that got kicked out of Camp Bronze Lake.
Oh! Neat.
He wanted to dance the bathing dance.
Now we go back to Kyle.
Did you learn anything of interest? Oh, I hadn't heard that about the clan name. We should have Luke Lamont and Arendelle teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here. Let's all gather in the cabin.
Cozy cabin.
We're now in the instanced area of Tuliolal.
The first having different names for all the races was neat, so it's cool to see that they did that again.
Surprise! People call each other different things when you're halfway across the world.
Yeah.
What's this track?
I'm still zoning in, so I haven't heard anything yet. Please don't tell me I crashed. The indicator is going real slow. Cheap says, I pay my coin, I dance my dance. I may have frozen. Can I use the chat box? I can't. Okay, I gotta reboot my game. One moment. We knew this could happen. Oh, wait, nope. It's still loading. It is the loading indicator is going very slowly. I'll give it a minute to see. Because I can't interact with the chat box. But the loading animation is going. I'll give it a couple seconds, and if it messes up, then I'll have to reboot my client. Oh, my Xbox just desynced my controller. Okay, yeah, I gotta reboot the client. I'll be right back. Like, I'm not rebooting the console. Okay. I'm just gonna turn off the video feed for a second from the stream. Sorry, folks, the Xbox version is kind of bugged. Okay, I'm in queue, 41 people. And there we go. I'm now loading back in. Presumably, I'll have to start the cutscene again. I'm assuming I was loading into a cutscene anyway. Oh, okay. Right into the cutscene I go. It's this music.
Yep.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Oh
Is your
no.
stomach any better?
I know those feelings, just not
I
from
don't know.
seasick.
Aw,
What you mean?
Yeah.
I don't get seasick. I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tural, yes?
That's a
Do
good
many
question.
Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north,
The
in
Shatona.
Shaktural.
The Shatona.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name. As for my mother,
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. Something's going down.
Oh dear.
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
We are under attack.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
Leviathan, Leviathan.
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
Running.
Running.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
Destroying the barrier.
What an extraordinary life she must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
Sheep says, oh, Lamau, the floating NPC in the sky is there for everyone. I thought this was just a bug on my end.
Roklama, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress. By the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores
Sleeping.
of Dural.
Night night, Yellow.
Good night, Yellow.
In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Still sleeping.
Sleeping.
See, I want this animation for sleeping. Like, I want this as an emote.
Yeah, for sure.
Instead of doze, like, I want to sleep like that.
Mm-hmm. Cheap says, I want the male Makote squat sit.
Hi, Nilo.
I know.
Time come outside.
Oh, this is gonna be cool, I bet.
Bird.
I wish my Xbox didn't make that little notification every time I take a screenshot.
Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
Boobies are flying.
Can't
What?
be much farther now. can
Those
it?
seabirds are called boobies.
Oh. Boobies.
Seabirds.
Those birds were kind of like suspended in the air.
Land must
Yep.
be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism
Cheap
proven
says,
wrong.
Cheap says that birds do that in real life.
Yes.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts.
Oh, so they have to like be off the coast and then use smaller boats to get there.
Yep. I mean, you could.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift
Does
halfway.
like real world, like South America, like Caribbean, have a coral reef?
Some places do.
Okay.
If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast
It's
of
back.
a
The Western
storm.
barbecue quarter pounder with bacon cheese.
Him.
As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this
That was
rate,
just-
we
I had
won't
a
be able
McDonald's
to
ad.
lay wages no
I think I might
more.
lower the amount of ads because of how much, like cutscenes and stuff.
Force a scheduled ad break when you like want to refill a drink or whatever.
Yeah, I just need to remember how to do that.
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach. Easy.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say,
We're doing the
let's show off,
thing.
shall we?
They're doing the thing.
They're doing the thing.
I'm watching. It's the thing.
Yep.
The
They
thing
all
where the
looks mischievous.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
mischievous.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
There, look at my friends. behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You know, with the graphic update, it's not as jarring, the difference.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World.
We have
To my
music.
home, Tural.
Dawntrail.
There's your title drop. Love the colors.
Mm-hmm. It's very vibrant.
Very.
The graphic update is so pretty. Chief, I was not expecting big band jazz, but I'm here for it.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Varnu feathers in that color before.
You'll find much here you never knew existed.
Customs.
There may be a sea route now.
You're a little ahead, but that's okay.
Visitors to Tulihiola are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Oh, they don't build seafaring ships.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out?
Undocumented.
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next Dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What
Right
brings
off
you
the
to
hop, you are not
Tulihiola?
fucking around with our politics.
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Oh, is that what a promise is? Like the order of succession? I'm a little confused.
Please,
Not the
accept
order.
our apologies.
Okay.
But the people, maybe the claimants, the ones who are allowed to vie,
Okay.
because there are 4 people in competition.
Okay.
No need
So
to
so
bow
that
and
might be it. It
scrape.
might be something else.
That our soldiers are so diligent in their
I
duties
see a
fills
cheap.
me with pride.
I thought I saw a cheap. I did not see a cheap. I was mistaken.
Oh, are you done the cutscene?
We'll be
I do see a
continuing
cheap.
our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first.
Like the actual implementation of the from Hrothgar faces, I like it.
I bid you welcome to Tuliholal.
I like hiding people. Like if I step out here, there's a whole shit ton of people. And if I come to the quest marker, they start phasing out.
Okay, so
And that makes me happy.
Oh, I see Chief. Before I see Chief doing a dance, before I go to the NPC, I am gonna turn off the screenshot notification. I just need to look up how to do that. Xbox, turn off screenshot notifications.
So there's no seafaring vessels out there, but we could just take this ferry at the port all the way back to Old Charlan.
Doubt. Notification.
Talking with Kryl.
Oh, okay. I'm listening. Notifications.
I wonder what
for-
kind of trouble those soldiers are expecting. Wuklamat. Ah, it's so nice to feel that familiar breeze again. I wasn't sure my stomach would make it. What an amazing city. As lively as Ul'dah, and even more colorful.
I am back.
According to Erenville, the Vanu I thought I saw belongs to a clan known as the Hanu Hanu. Seems they share more than a physical resemblance. Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound.
Let me know when to talk to Aaron.
You've arrived? I just did.
Oh, okay.
I just finished the quest. I would ask if the journey tired you, but I'm sure you've endured far worse. To Wuklamat.
Yep.
When being on solid ground has improved Wuklamat's mood, her stomach appears to be lagging behind.
Cheap says, I think the idea is that small boats take you to the big boats and then back to the small boats.
Well, yes, but the small boat would take you out to the big boat that would be visible on the horizon, because you're not going to take a small boat out for like 8 hours onto the water to reach a ship.
Oh, true.
Right. First things first. Oh. I... Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Aha! We were wondering who these strange folk were, so the Third Promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? Wuklamat, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't be better. The Third Promise does not get seasick, no sir. As for my hand-picked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the right of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. Sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the Third Promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. Your siblings have a tendency to, command a respectful distance. But you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please, don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. You're very kind. Good day to you, Third Promise. They did have a point. Wuklamat is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Wait, what do you mean, technically? I suggest we move in 2 groups so as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me, then. Hello? You and Kryl and Rekka can come with me. I'll take the twins, then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. That voyage was on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. We have time enough for that. Enjoy your wanderings. Perhaps we should wait a bit. At least until Wuklamat's nausea subsides. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go.
I don't believe you.
I'm diagnosing the problem. Prognosis. Not good.
Not good.
Tuliolal isn't going anywhere. Let's give Wuklamat a little more time. I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself, what with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Erenville already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Yok Tural, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here, and merchant stalls in the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Accompaniment.
Accompaniment.
Kind of weird that we're exploring the capital as like a immediate.
Yeah, just immediately, bam, right into the capital.
Or I guess we did the same with Charlene.
Yeah, we did do the same with Charlene, didn't we?
I was just thinking back to both Lakeland and the Fringes.
Yeah, where we had like kind of an ease into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a doing some content, etc.
I see G.
Talking to Kryl. Wandering around the city is so exciting. Unfamiliar wonders everywhere we look. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliolal's largest marketplace. Being right on the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Oh, right! I should mention here that here in Tuliolal we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept your gil. There's also Wachumeki, another market to the east of here. But that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next, we'll head back a bit. The northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your faces.
Cheap. I love that you're using the backpack. That's great. Time to take a good look at how their aetherites are different.
It is reassuring to know we can use our gil for shopping here. What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me, you have aetherites in Tuliolal? I think I told you before, but my brother Cone spent 3 years studying in Sharlayan. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us the knowledge of aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately.
Immediately.
Did you do the attuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again, then up the slope to the side. Right at the top is the gate which leads to Zak Taral, or Shak Taral. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way, though. That's the headquarters for the Landsguard.
Is Zoktaral our first son? It's a tune.
I see... I don't know what our first zone is.
Thank you. Wait. Excuse you? No. I don't need... No.
Optional dialogue.
Okay, who are you speaking with first?
Oh, first I'm talking to Kryle about the aetherite, and then we're going to continue. Thank goodness for aetherites, though I don't share Wuklamot's dislike of ships. I'm not especially eager to make that voyage again. Okay, Kryle. Discuss Tuliolal's elevation. Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Wuklamot gets her endless endurance. We have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see, though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons.
Wagons. Do you have a drink hunt? Just want to make sure you're hydrated.
I just finished mine like a little bit ago. I need to get another one in a little, but
And do you have
I might
snacks?
actually head out for lunch.
Okay.
I might like walk down to McDonald's, which is like 15 blocks away, so it's a bit more than usual.
Okay.
And then back.
Are you thinking of doing that after this quest?
Not sure.
I haven't had lunch myself either. I think I'm just gonna make something, although I don't know. I could get fast food, but I don't know.
Squeaky. Oh, by the way, when they changed the dice, the die system, the die slot on the Gunbreaker relic changed. It does not make a full Monado anymore when
Aw.
read,
That's unfortunate.
and there isn't a second die slot on it.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's very weird.
Alright, to Wuklamat. Here we are, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolal and preserving the peace. The Landsguard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally Papa has commanded them since the beginning. At least until 3 years ago, when Zoral Jah took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to... Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alfino and Alice should be around to hear it too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Skygate. It's right at the northern end of Talonmarch.
Turns out the Skygate just launches you into space.
No, it turns out the Skygate is an intercontinental cargo launcher.
Yes. Rekka
Best part of Armored Core 6.
presses the button.
Best part of Armored Core 6. Getting in the button. Yeah.
Cheap says, a lot of the second die layers I've seen so far are lazy. It's just a clasp or a button. They should have taken more time with the graphic update.
Zoral Jah. That's clearly a Muja name. An interesting family. Cutscene. Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants. The Yok Hoi. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yok Tural, the southern lands of the mother, and Jacques Tural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long ago the two gods fought a titanic battle, and one won through the other to the ground. The impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale. I am put in mind of the conflict between Heidelin and Zodiac. But getting back to Jacques Tural, those lands are also part of the Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right. Isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. Crossing the bridge to Jacques Tural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait.
Interesting.
I wish we could go there right now. Or would you do that? Or when you do that, point. I've never broken my word. Once the throne is mine, that travel permit is yours.
I chose the second one, and the response is, "You really mean that? Woe to anyone who stands between you and adventure."
Oh wait, we did get that one. Okay. So Wuklamat says, tired from all this walking? Take a moment to rest, and we'll continue the tour. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolal is unlike any other place I visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself.
That gives you a chromite weapon coffer, high level 645.
me see something. I'm going to Goldsmith. Or smithing. There we go.
Are we doing the next quest, or do you want to go get your food and take a meal break?
I am, at the moment, feeling quite famished.
I think you should get something to eat then. I could also use making myself a meal. So, stream, thanks Cheap, and everyone else watching. We're gonna take a break.
We finally got this working.
Yeah, we finally got this working after technical problems, and we're gonna definitely do some more Dawntrail today. Absolutely. So
shortly.
So we're just gonna take a lunch break, and then we'll be back. Enjoy your sleep.
Oh, okay.
Cheap.
This weapon and new gear that we get is going to start having 2 die slots.
Okay.
Like even that coffer,